we always needed to be connect with this language since we are into the learning phase. So whenever we learn, so it's important to be consistent or connect dot to dots, point to point. What was my last or like learning? What is my present learning? What could be the future learning? So if you have the plan, the learning plan, then we can learn things more easier. If we are hitting anything without a plan now, chances obviously are there you could learn it, but you would be not that much systematic approach. Just you could recall your schoolhood days when you prepare for some exams, or maybe you're preparing for science or mathematics exams. So you are into the constant pattern in the sense like, okay, first the rough work you needed to do in the classroom, then the fair work you have to do. After a week there would be the test. After a test there would be the exam, okay, the week exam, and then after would be the final exam. So this is a sort of a pattern. So there is a like sort of a I would say a compulsion like goes around that, okay, we have to be prepared for this exam. So that's why we start recalling the memory, each and every stuff we did learn it. So if we take this language, even initial days as a learning in the sense like, okay, what was like what I'm done with, what I wanted to do. Okay, so this should be crystal clear or very much apparent being a learner. That to evaluating ourselves, recording a track, how am I, what could be the area, seeing our videos. These things are very much important. If we go with the flow, okay, it's fine enough, but I don't think you would increase as rapid as you increase those who are following the pattern or the systematic things. Yeah, so systematic approach is really required, like being little disciplined is really important in order to ace any sort of skill.
First of all, you have to set your goals, what you want. You have to clear that.
Yeah, okay. And how long it's been you for preparing for government exams? And I would like to know little about the environment of government exam in West Bengal. Is it really competitive, or what do you feel? I believe, see, Bengal is the place there the population is, I believe, the fourth or fifth, and competition is there too. So how do you prepare yourself? Do you go for coaching or help? And what is the ratio to get selected?
Actually, I am preparing on my own. I am not taking any coaching because in my state, government is not regular basis. We don't know the examinations are even going to be held. Mm-hmm. So I don't know when they are going to conduct the examinations. They are always saying that they will release vacancies, they will recruit, they will do that, but they are not doing anything. I'm just taking preparation, but I don't know when the examinations are going to be conducted.
Oh, so what? Like, didn't you fill the form or anything which gave us a random idea?
I did. I had filled up a form, and the examinations was on 3rd March that was held, but their vacancies were not enough. Very less vacancies. But
how much?
1,700 vacancies.
Okay, and how many aspirants were there who did apply?
I think 5 lakhs were there.
5 lakh for 1,000. Yeah, it's super tough. Even I used to prepare for the serious exam, and there are only 200 or 300 vacancies. For that, 2 years back, we used to see 5 lakh, 6 lakh of competition. 5 lakh, 6 lakh aspirants they used to participate. So competition is very high in teaching, and okay, good luck. Hope you get it.
I don't know when they are going to be recruit, but it's okay. I love to read books, so that's why I keep reading books, no matter.
And what books do you read? May I know?
I have to read novels, dramas, poetry, essays.
Okay, anything like so do you follow any country to know their culture, or just Indian like novel, poets, or things you read?
English literature. I have to read only English literature, about English poets.
Yeah. Okay. So even those poets, I mean, obviously from Britain or America, right? I mean, the culture, you are knowing the culture of those countries by reading that. Okay, wow, fine. And how do you feel when you read? Did you find the okay? Let me tell you. Like even I used to read one book, and that was the written from American author. So when you read the poem, I mean that what is the difference you did find the Indian writers, and what is the difference you did find with the those American writers? What things they highlight? Okay, being a author, and what things they deliver in the public domain, and what is the perspective of Indians authors. So do you find there sort of difference?
No, I think there is no difference because
Mm-hmm.
those authors, that means Britain authors or American authors, they also show their society how
Okay.
they're in our country. Indian writers also show the same how our society is
Yeah, so
going.
that what I meant, the societal difference. Are they showing like the values, or the way they describe that okay, we are living that sort of life, what values we are giving, how we are living, like the standards of life and all. And the Indian shows, like suppose if Indian author is writing, so he probably go with the okay, poor people are there, they are underprivileged, they are not earning, so we should do some activity, we should run some sort of activity, like among those, so they could get the benefit. Is it the same with those as well? Since why I'm asking that question now, because Britain, America, those are developed countries,
Yes, yes,
so
they are
perspective would be completely changed. That developing country people think to progress, but developed country, they don't think for progress. They think for stability, the peace, the more calm. So what is there them
well,
there?
actually, they focus on that. They are in search of mental peace. All
Uh,
the writers, they are in search of mental peace. I have seen that. They
uh,
are showing that people are losing their hope in religion. They are becoming more advanced. They are going to the cities place. They are not living in rural areas. So they are becoming advanced, and they kind of
so they
they
have the
have.
new problems as per the new, I would say, places
Yes, yes.
new
Actually,
advanced.
they are in search of mental peace. That is what I think they lack.
Or most of the time Indian authors are about not mental peace, but they all about like solutions, the problem of solutions, right?
And I also read a poetry that was war poetry. So they were the poet was saying that we shouldn't engage in war.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of
Okay, if
John.
you could recall anything, it's been almost 30 minutes, so we shall wind up the session too. But if you wish, so would you like to share any story that you could remember by reading, uh, like philosophy from Western world, since you are into these things? Any story, incident, or any talk from those books? Because I never been since like a very early age. I was feeling to get to know more about the literature. English literature is very much important to know better about the English society, English people, or overall this language too. So if you
Yes, they are sophisticated. They're very much arrogant. This kind of things I have seen.
okay, so do you recall a story or anything here?
Right
Something.
now, I'm not able to remember any story,
Uh,
but definitely I would love to share with you. It's today. It's been 31 minutes, so it's been so long. I would definitely love to share one story with you later.
okay,
Okay.
okay, sure. Thank you very much.
Really
And
nice talking to you. Thank you so much for giving your valuable time.
yeah,
Uh,
so yeah, thank you very much for your time too. And okay, good luck for your plans, and see you for the next time.
okay. Bye. Have a nice day.
You too.